Motorsport is something that really gets us going pretty quickly. It's a really, really awesome feeling, and there's a mystique about it and an aura about it that surrounds the sport and makes it a little bit unobtainable as well. So it's definitely something for only some people, but something for everyone to watch.
Motorsports to me, it's more than just racing fast. Because everyone likes a little bit of speed. And when they get to know the truth of motorsports, the essence of motorsports, people will start to enjoy it much more, especially in this part of the world.
Motorsport is a all new different culture here in Singapore, where we are trying to bring it out to the public.
AutoInc, we strive to be the pioneer in motorsports in Singapore. And we think we will go far.
I think AutoInc around the region and definitely in Singapore is the first used car shop that has sponsored a racing team. So I think it's absolutely magnificent what they're trying to achieve here with the strategic alliances with motorsport.
When we were offered the opportunity to be part of Yuey Racing, I knew straight away that this is an awesome opportunity for us to implement what we always wanted, to be involved in motorsports. We saw how the Cup car was being painted and have AutoInc on the sides and front and everywhere on the car. We were so overwhelmed.
You feel proud, man. You feel proud. Nothing more than that, because when you see AutoInc flying in the car, whoa, look at that, it's our company. Everybody's like, oh, cool, cool, cool. We are very proud to sponsor Yuey. Firstly, he's Singaporean. He's our own local driver. And secondly, I believe that there's no other businesses that in Singapore are sponsoring motorsports that strongly like us.
We realized that the value of a Cup car is so much more than what we thought. We can be of fun, we bring clients up for taxi rides, give them the full experience of a Carrera Cup car.
It's just amazing. I mean, not many people can say they've been on an F1 track in a competitive car.
The McElrea Racing team that is involved, the engineers like Andy McElrea and Lee Geyer, these blokes are awesome.
McElrea Racing they're a very professional bunch. Andy McElrea, team boss, he's been around the block, behind the wheel. Working with them is a great privilege.
I first started working with Yuey a couple of years ago at the Porsche Sport Driving School here in Queensland. Back then I could see he had quite a lot of talent, and if he could focus as well as he could talk, we make something of him, and over the last couple of years he's been able to do that, and now he's a serious racing driver now.
And obviously with Yuey bringing AutoInc on board, we've had an association since he's been here, so it's a couple of years, and I've obviously met the staff in the last sort of 6 to 7 months, and yeah, good crew.
Ever since we moved here, with the business growing and the community is growing so vastly, we managed to chance upon go-karting. Great experience. It's the closest to F1, in the smaller scale.
This is something I would advise because it's very, very fun, thrilling, and it's adventurous as well.
The very first time when I tried, it was like, wow, it's so thrilling.
I'm not the fastest driver, but I can say I can drive it.
And most importantly, it's a very direct form of motorsport. I try and go-kart whenever I can. Keeps us sharp, keeps the adrenaline going, and just keeps us going at speed.
Although a lot of our clients definitely have exotic cars, they're not at liberty because of the law to use the full potential of the cars. So that's where go-karting is a really, really good launch pad to test out your driving skills in a real competitive environment.
So we bring clients up to the go-kart track and have a great time. And every single one came back with a, cheek to cheek, they were smiling and they were like, awesome. We just had fun. And that's the idea of how we do our business. It's been a great time, great year for us to be involved in go-karting. This year, 2011, AutoInc is the main sponsor for Singapore Karting Championship. We want to cultivate, people with the right mindset who has a need for speed to do it at the right place. So what we're trying to do is also, by building motorsports in Singapore, we can, bring the teenagers and the youngsters to understand, the true passion of motorsports. And at the same time, you know, when we were there, we chanced upon this girl, 12-year-old girl by the name of Gabriella.
Yeah, well, I met Gabriella probably about 9 months ago. Met her at Cartwright, and I was just actually out and about. This cart was trying to overtake me. I looked behind, it was a little white helmet. So I thought to myself, oh, I'll just stay ahead. And she got a little bit mad and smashed me off the circuit. I went back into the pit lane looking for this little kid with a white helmet on, and she takes the helmet off, and it's a little 12-year-old girl, and I'm like, damn.
My dad introduced me to karting, and he was also a race karter. He also did competitions, and we started off with fun karts. Then as I progressed, we went on to race karting.
Initially when she started with fun kart, it was all hobby, you know, very orientated. And then eventually she finds some interest and excitement in race karting, and then, you know, she told her dad, and Dad, I would love to try it, and she picked it up.
AutoInc are also sponsoring her as her largest sponsor for the 2011 season.
After we saw how she drives, she has potential. In that sense, we realized that, you know, hey, this is what we're going to do. We would like to sponsor her to be a full-time, you know, go-kart racer, and build her up to hopefully one day a full-fledged racer.
We do see a lot of potential in her. From a driving angle, she's an ace driver, and this year she's going to be in the Singapore Kart Championship at national level. So she'll be her first full season of racing, so we're hoping for some good things from her.
It's in every man's blood, you know. At some point of our life, we just want to own a sports car somehow. But we want to go beyond that. We want to make them know that they got to get the correct car at the point of their life. In the end, you know, they really benefit from it, and they really appreciate what we do because they realize that they got the perfect car for their entire lifestyle.
Getting to know what they like, what they need, you know, and what is practical for them.
In AutoInc, we believe in trade transparency as well as being very forthright with our customers. We treat them more as friends rather than looking as a business deal.
AutoInc Lifestyle is just more than sports cars. They're selling a lifestyle where people can feel safe and secure. So it's important that with hardware like this, that we trust who we're going to.
Basically enjoy the whole passion of cars together, you know, in this ambience, in this place. And we have our Zymo detailing at the back of the showroom, which we can complement both businesses at the same time.
AutoInc is really privileged to be sole distributor for Zymo in Singapore. They have granted us rights to be the licensed detailer as well as the authorized reseller in Singapore. What Zymo has done throughout the years, they have really specialized in their premium car care products. They really provide to the needs of the high net worth individuals.
Zymo is a very prestigious brand. People who have known Zymo, it associates them with all the luxury makes. Not just a car care product, but it's also a statement itself.
All of us, myself and all my staff in this place, we are feeling awesome about this whole race team platform that we're going to.
For us, we just want to be the first car dealer having a whole racing team that's sponsored by AutoInc itself. That's our dream, of course. So if we can get it, it'd be cool, man. We hope to be the pioneers to bring motorsports culture into Singapore.
There's more enthusiasts here than we think that people would like to put, you know, go into motorsports, but the know-how is not that great here yet. So I think with Yuey's racing team, with the technology of McElrea Racing, with the whole experience of running a series in motorsports, I think we're going to benefit from it a lot.